Zach Galifianakis is one of the few individuals in the landscape of Hollywood's comedy industry who is both engaging and multifaceted due to his diversity. The journey that Galifianakis took to become a famous actor is a story of perseverance, humor, and unexpected twists. He was born on October 1, 1969, in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Zach's early childhood was steeped in a rich cultural melange that would later impact his humorous approach. His mother was of Scots-Irish and English heritage, and his father was a Greek immigrant. Zach's mother was educated in the United States, and his father was educated in Greece. The way that Galifianakis found his way in the public eye was anything but predictable. After completing his high school education at Wilkes Central High School, he went on to study at Wilkes Community College and then continued his education at North Carolina State University, where he majored in communications. However, his academic career was only one aspect of his narrative. During the time before he became famous, Galifianakis worked in a variety of jobs, each of which was more unorthodox than the one before it. Before he became famous, he had a life that was just as varied as his sense of humor. His transition into the Hollywood industry was distinguished by adversity and perseverance. One example of the extremes he went to in order to pursue his ambition is the fact that he even lived in a car that was not his for a period of time. This was a demonstration of his persistent dedication to his artistic endeavors. Nevertheless, his breakout performance in The Hangover as Alan Garner propelled him into the public eye, garnering him critical acclaim as well as the MTV Movie Award for Best Comedic Performance. This achievement was not merely a coincidence, rather, it was the product of his one-of-a-kind comic voice, which struck a chord with audiences all over the world. In addition to his work in the entertainment industry, Galifianakis' life is full of stories that provide insight into his personality. Through the sharing of humorous anecdotes about his family, he has shown a childhood that was filled with a sense of humor and a little bit of turmoil. He has a distinctive approach to fame, just like his comedic style. As someone who is well known for his dislike to celebrity culture, Galifianakis frequently employs his dark humor in public settings in order to deflect attention. This demonstrates his desire to maintain his groundedness in spite of his popularity. Galifianakis' life is significantly impacted by his involvement in charitable giving. His dedication to giving back to the community is shown in the fact that he has been actively involved in supporting organizations such as Stand Up to Cancer. In a similar vein, his personal life is highly grounded. In addition to being married to Quinn Lundberg, who is involved in charitable work, Galifianakis maintains a reserved lifestyle by dividing his time between a farm in North Carolina and an island in British Columbia. In his philosophy of life, he places a greater emphasis on personal values and a connection to nature than he does on the trappings of celebrity. This lifestyle choice reflects his philosophy of life. In terms of finances, Galifianakis adheres to an attitude that is very humble. The fact that he is wealthy does not prevent him from leading a simple life. He checks his bank accounts only infrequently and does not even consider giving away his riches. In the midst of all the flash and splendor that Hollywood is known for, this attitude is a rare find that speaks volumes about his character and his philosophy of life. While he is vocal about the significance of life outside of Hollywood, he continues to be loyal to his ideals and has made a solemn commitment that he will never allow celebrity to alter his fundamental convictions. As a conclusion, the life story of Zach Galifianakis is a combination of humor, tenacity, and humility. The journey that he has taken, beginning with his childhood in North Carolina and culminating in his ascent to fame as a comedy icon, is a demonstration of the significance of remaining authentic in a field that is sometimes characterized by artifice. His story is not only about making people laugh, it also reveals the depth and complexity that lie behind the man who has become a recognized figure in the world. As we continue to peel back the layers of his life, we see a man who is dedicated to his craft, his family, and his ideals. This makes him a very exceptional person in the world of comedy and beyond.